Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Uh, in this video, let's gonna learn um, how to generate a prime number in C. It means using C. So as we already know what is a prime number, let's quickly recall no basic concept of prime number, which helps in our coding. Let's have a glance on it. Simple glance. Mm, yeah. First of all, what is a prime number? A prime number is which is divisible by 1 and itself. This statement states that if any number is taken randomly or chosen randomly, which should be divisible by 1 or the chosen number itself. I'll show you the example. Um, so let's take an example of number 2. Number 2 is divisible by 1, as well as number 2 is divisible by 2. But apart from this, number 2 is not divisible by any other number. So in this case, we eventually having a no clear idea that the 2 is a number which is divisible by 1 and which is divisible by 2 itself. So the number itself. So a number is called a prime number which is divisible by 1 and itself. The number itself in the sense the number we are choosing. The number we are choosing. Let's take another example. Let's take number 15. 15 is divisible by 1 and 15 is divisible by 5. Of course, 5. 15 is divisible by 15. Here, 15 is divisible by 1. Okay, it's good. Okay, next 15 is divisible by 15. Means here it is divisible by itself. But apart from these two conditions, 15 is also divisible by another number called 5. So it is now controversy to this statement. It is showing some controversy to this statement. So 15 is not considered to be a prime number because it is not following a certain rule of a prime number. Okay, then I think now you got a clear idea of what is a prime number, what is not a prime number. Now let's quickly go into the coding part. Let's do a coding in C. Let's choose a compiler. My no comfortable I feel comfortable in this C compiler. So first of all, let's write a header file. .h .h a library file also. Now the coding part begins here. First of all, before writing all the function calls, let's take our code step by step towards the towards the solution of the output. So first of all, let's write a main section. As we all know this, the basic thing. Okay, first of all, let's take a variable. Let's take a variable n, so that no not n. So okay, n is fine. Let's take a number. Fine, we should read and we should not take the number and read it. We should print the number or read it, whatever it is. Suppose this number is eventually used that suppose if we are using any number like entering a number 5. So like n is equals to 5, n is equals to 5, uh, this code part which states that this code, this meaning of the generation of prime number states that then the prime or no the prime should generate a prime number up till 5, till 5. Okay, I think you got a clear idea. I'd like a glance idea on this. Like example, if you enter a number 5, it should print all no starting 5 prime numbers of a no starting 5 prime numbers like 1, 3, 5 is also a prime number, 7, like that, 11 or whatever. So this number states that the limit. Example, okay, let's understand like this. This number is no limit. Let's change here also, limit. And next, let's take the number. Take it in. No, let's read the number. Enter the limit to generate a prime number up to a certain limit. So after this, okay, next. So now let's read the number or the read the limit that we have entered. We're gonna enter in the output. So scanf percentage t, as it is an integer, so percentage t and percent limit. So we are done by taking an input and reading it. Now, first of all, no, we should find a number is prime or not. After that, the generation part begins. So let's write a function here. Int uh, is prime is a function name. Okay, let's pass parameters here. Let's pass a parameter for generating. Now the main section is done. You are done with this main section. Now with the part like it's like this is a function, is like it's checking is that a prime number, is that not a prime number. If the number is prime number divisible by any other number, it's just a part of checking. So now let's do it. Okay, limit. Okay, next uh, if condition, if number that we have entered or given to the compiler is greater than 1. If it is greater than 1, return 0. Return 0. It means 0 and 1 are not prime. That's why it's terminating the program. Like it's terminating the function and going to 0. No, returning to the 0. Okay. Then now let's write a for loop for int I. It is just for iteration. Next I into I is greater than or equals to number I plus plus, just for iteration, because I is here, it's the initial state of here initializing the value of I starts with 2 because 1 and 2, 0 are not a prime number. So because okay, let here for your understanding, 0 comma 1 are not prime. Okay, next in this for loop we are generalizing that no prime number starts from 2, so we are initializing I with 2. Next, it is incremented by 1. For every iteration, it is incremented by 1. So, if number percentage, like okay, modulo percentage I is equals to 0, then it is not a prime number. It should return to 0. If next, it means if the number is divisible by any number that is less than or equals to its square root, it is not prime number. The statement which clearly shows the safest intention. Next, if not, return 1. Return 1. Function. Okay, till now it is all about the checking. It's all about the part of checking that it's a prime number or not, by using some conditionals like if it is less than or equals to 1, it is not a prime number because 0 and 1 are not prime numbers. And next, using a loop it is initializing starting with 2 and incremented by 1, so like this. And here also we are using a if condition. Next, after, wait a second. Okay. Hmm. Is everything okay? Okay. Next. Now the main part begins, generating a prime number. Till here, from here to here, we just took a number, and after taking a number, here we wrote a function for just checking which is a prime number or not. If it's not a prime number, it returns to 0. If not, it returns to 1. So next, let's check. No, not checking. Let's generate a prime number. Um, generate prime. Passed parameter is limit. Okay, fine. Let's print the number. Prime numbers to percentage d r slash n. Next, let's write a loop. As prime number starts from 2, initialize I with 2. Next, after this, I is less than or equals to limit I plus plus. I'll tell you clearly. So, as we know, 0, 1 are not the prime numbers. It is started from 2 and incremented by 1. I value should be no, till what time this loop iterates, till I is less than or equals to limit. This loop iterates till I is less than or equals to limit. Next, now in the limit in this loop, let's write the code of by calling this function. After checking all, we'll generate the number is prime or not. So uh, in this, okay, next, here, okay, once again, um, here after entering into the loop, it's calling the function. So because it's calling the function again, no, after calling this function, this is a called function. So here it checks the given number is prime or not. After checking the even number is prime or not, it generates by incrementing one. Suppose if you're giving 5, it's incremented 1 and generates a prime number. Prime numbers basically. Let's execute this code and check. Let's execute. Oh, here we did something wrong. Let's check it. This semester I don't find. Let's compile again. Expected semicolon. Wait, did I miss? Let's check from line number 13, 14. So, oh, where's error? Okay, sorry, we have missed a parenthesis over here. Let's compile and check. Okay, in this output, it is asking to enter the limit to generate the prime number. So let's enter 5 example. So prime numbers to 5 are, as we earlier discussed, it generates the prime number up to no, up to the limit, like up to 5. Like suppose if you give, suppose if you give for 12, so it generates a prime number up to the given number. So from the beginning to the given number, as we already discussed in this, here the part, it no, first it asks us to enter the number. After entering the number, uh, what is the number actually we are entering means it's just a limit to know to which point the prime number should be generating. It's just a glance of idea up to which we should generate, which is compulsory to give no to get accurate answer. So after that, you're calling the function generate prime limit. So after passing a parameter called limit, after passing a parameter called limit, it is also printing the number, like with which number is possible, like till which number we wanted. Like after that, you're calling a function in the if condition. We are calling a function in the if condition. So till this part of these next lines of the code are not executed now itself. Here we have a function call. After going to that function, this is that function which I have called before. Just let's now. So here first is check if the number is prime or not by checking 0 and 1 tasking, or like after that it takes no, after that it's take the help of the loop and checks if the prime or not. If in this case, or in this case, if the number is prime, it directly returns to 0. If not prime, it returns 1. It returns 1 means it returns through this function. In this function, after no function call, next line get executed. No, it has a specific no you every unit iteration. So it generates no the prime number for each unit. Like after generating 2, it generates 3. After generating you, what is the next unit of prime number? 5. Like that. I think you know got a good idea about the no basic or what is a prime number, actually what is a prime number, how do we implement these certain steps in the part of coding, like dividing a code into chunks and understanding it. So this is all about the prime numbers and the code of prime numbers in C language. I hope you all understand. Though if you don't understand, also like repeat the video once or twice, you'll definitely get an idea what is a prime number. And that's it for today. Thank you, and please, if you like the video, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.